Ice levels in the Sonic franchise come in many different forms, whether it's treacherous traversal through precarious snow caverns, blasting through frozen bases, or high-speed downhill snowboarding. So, any song that accompanies a frozen landscape, Christmas theme, or general snowy environment is up for grabs. Over the years, the many talented composers of the Sonic franchise have blessed us with a wide variety of interpretations of the Frozen theme. I have curated a list of 10 tracks which I think have done it best. I'm E102, and without further ado, in the words of Andre 3000, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Number 10. Shrouded Forest from Sonic and the Black Knight. Shrouded Forest is the result of the Dark Queen Melina's corruption infecting a pleasant magical forest with fungus, thorns, and a shroud of snow. You race through this area as Sir Lancelot with the intent of reaching one of the 4 barrier stones, the only means to get to Melina and stop her. The tension is high at this point in the story, and Richard Jacques' excellent accompanying track to this stage conveys that perfectly. It starts off immediately with a forward-moving, rapid 2000s game beat layered with staccato strings of determination and intensity. The notes begin uncertain but soon resolve, reflecting the hero's drive to restore peace to the dying land. I really like the driving bass underneath that moves at the pace of a desperate run, really shining around the halfway mark, pushing you further down the dark, treacherous, snowy path. You don't have time to enjoy the sights or lament at what is being done to the world, you simply have to keep going. At the 103 mark, we're once again plunged into terror, as what is at stake is truly felt in the music, the fate of an entire world resting on your shoulders. It's cold, it's scary, and it's deadly in the Shrouded Forest, but you're gonna make it. The whole world is depending on you. Number 9. Aurora Icefield from Sonic the Fighters. The setting over which this song plays is one of the most intriguing Sonic locations, North Island. This small, crystalline, glistening arena is our only insight into the mysterious frozen land and this incredibly funky tune. Opening on a classic fighter synth explosion, it quickly transitions into a slick Sonic CD-esque funk fest as the cheeky jazzy motifs throw you back and forth as if the music itself were engaging in a 1v1 fistfight on the frozen battlefield. The song is carried by an incredibly catchy bass line accompanied by iconic 90s house piano chords as well as a slick drum beat. It calms down a bit around the 1 minute mark where you can really hear these backing sounds. It would be such a joy if Sega treated us to a better look at North Island and its purple-blue crystal structures, frozen walruses, northern lights, and most memorable of all, its charismatic, brilliant, icy funk. Number 8. Frozen Junkyard from Team Sonic Racing. Performed by none other than Jun Sanui and Tyler Smith, this track is unrelenting, dirty, and absolutely huge. It plays over an expansive racetrack taking place underneath a giant glacier where an assortment of massive Eggman wreckages and machines have been trapped under the ice. Perhaps this is one of his abandoned bases, or perhaps it is simply, as the name suggests, a junkyard where former relics of mechanical might have been discarded, now serving as a bitter reminder of the Eggman Empire's menace and the looming threat of Dr. Eggman. The song is littered with mechanical synths jittering under the dominant rich guitar riffs. It focuses more on the Eggman-ness of the environment rather than the ice, although the danger of where this race takes place is definitely felt in the intensity of the track. This has Tyler Smith written all over it. The percussion and intensity is reminiscent of Infinite's theme and the Sonic Frontiers boss fights. The tune itself is nothing short of epic. The bit just before the loop of the song is absolutely insane. The guitar's ramped up to max. This is heard even more in the final lap version, which is even more intense. It's full of unbelievably heavy percussion, crazy shredding, and synthetic echoes reminding you of where you are and the race that you must win. Number 7. Blizzard Peaks from Sonic Rush Adventure. This song opens on a sick guitar riff, just oozing cool. It's as if Sonic has made it to the top of the highest frozen mountain and he's looking out at the vast snowy vista ahead of him, just teetering on the edge of his snowboard, itching to shoot down the hill ahead of him at breakneck speeds. And as soon as that funky bass line kicks in, he does just that. This song captures the free spirit of speed on the snow, a recurring Sonic gameplay motif that matches his personality and attitude. It's stylish, bombastic, and rapid, pairing perfectly with Sonic's movement as he boards down the Blizzard Peak slopes, hopping from grind rail to half-pipe. Sonic Rush Adventure is full of flair, the gameplay effortlessly infused with air tricks and quick movements, making for an incredibly satisfying playing experience, and this song pairs with that perfectly. It's reminiscent of early 2000s skater games where tricks and skills were all the rage and all that mattered was how cool you looked. This song just sounds like Sonic having the absolute time of his life, and I love it. Number 6. Frozen Factory Zone 1 from Sonic Lost World. This song is an excellent fusion of Christmas and Sonic music. A catchy but subtle techno beat and bass line underlie the joyous, celebratory melody carrying you forward. Like Sonic's parkour, it builds and falls in an incredibly satisfying way, leading you step by step towards your goal. Around the 1 minute mark, the tune swells, reminiscent of A Christmas Carol, before it plateaus, returning the opening melody, this time backed with festive jingles and a confident thumping beat. Its Sonic Rumble remix takes the festivity, ramps it up, and adds a glorious saxophone, replacing the synths as the leading instrument. It's just a straight up banger and an excellent level theme. Number 5. Ice Cap Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Does this song even need any introduction? Acting as Sonic's first mainline venture into a snowy environment, you are thrown onto a snowboard, rocketing down several slopes, rushing past frozen trees and coloured gems, the rich mountain range serving as a beautiful backdrop for your high-speed action. Does it get cooler than that? Having long fascinated Sonic fans and earning its place as one of Sonic's most iconic and distinct pieces of music, Ice Cap stands above other tracks in Sonic 3 because of its distinct, unmistakable mood. There is a strange mellowness to it that you would not expect to accompany such an exhilarating set piece. Once the thrill of the snowboarding section is over, Sonic crashes into a deep underground ice cavern where he must platform over yawning chasms and fragile ice shelves, slowly getting back to the surface. You start to feel a strange melancholy as you climb, swelling as you gaze upon the still ice flows on the frozen river, feeling so small against the vast, infinite snowy vista. Sonic has travelled so far already. He's passed through 4 challenging zones. The end still isn't in sight. Will he ever get there? That is up to you. Number 4. Holoska, Day and Night from Sonic Unleashed. Changing pace here a little bit. While snowy environments can be exhilarating and rapid, they can also be calm and relaxing. The humble village of Holoska reminds you that in the cold, you can still feel warmth. Playing over a small igloo town with strange, friendly villagers all around, the daytime song puts you at ease. With its gentle, soft beat, festive, twinkly melody, and magical high piano keys, it wants you to rejoice, but quietly. What a lovely place to be. The night version brings it down even more, leading you in with warm harp strums, northern bells, and a gentle brass tune. The daytime tune returns, but this time calmer and even softer. Sonic first arrives in Holoska at night, greeted by this song. After a crazy few levels through the urban environments of Apatos, Spagonia, and Missouri, this frozen land is a real change of pace. Its Christmassy lo-fi beat is perfect as you walk past glowing igloos, campfires, and friendly villagers, feeling the wonder of traveling the world and getting to experience such beautiful places. These 2 songs by Fumi Kumatani, a legend of the game, are yet another reminder of the genius of Sonic Unleashed's diverse soundtrack. Somehow the notes of the night song are just so Sonic. With different instruments, you could very easily imagine it playing over the Sonic Gems collection menu, flooding you with happy memories and early Sonic nostalgia. It has that hopeful but content feel that so many Sonic songs do so well. Beautiful. Number 3. White Acropolis from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. White Acropolis, both Snowy Peak and the base, play over a high-altitude, freezing, snowy Eggman facility. Sonic, Shadow, and Silver all must infiltrate it, although Shadow's mission is arguably the most critical because his objective is retrieving the Scepter of Darkness. The first song, Snowy Peak, is backed by an incredibly crunchy bass line and beat that makes you want to move, contributing to the grit of the hostile industrial environment you're traversing. It conveys genuine urgency and tension, with the leading synth repeating again and again, reminiscent of an alarm. Where the song shines is the instruments that are a bit harder to hear. During the build-up, there is a fantastic piano arp, flute sounds, and various secret synths that make for a very rewarding listening experience. As always, Mariko Nanba absolutely shines. The bass, the second track, is just one big, dirty build-up. Led by angry guitars and screaming synths, you can really feel the danger of the mission at hand. You're now past the front lines and in deep. It's serious shit now. The rising beat seems to almost crumble in a blizzard of chaotic synths, filthy guitar riffs, and heavy percussive hits until finally, at the 1 minute 50 mark, it's released and a synth melody full of resolve and determination pierces it. The odds are turning, the enemies are faltering, and the end is in sight. Number 2, Cool Edge Night from Sonic Unleashed. Much more toned down than its manic daytime counterpart, Cool Edge Night is nothing short of pure elegance. Opening on lovely twinkly strums, we are led in by a cautious synth bass which soon welcomes in glissandoing strings and delicate tentative bells. The bass tells us that it may be beautiful where we are, but Eggman's forces are still about. The treachery of the slippery ice combined with the joy of gliding across them is conveyed perfectly in the music. Jumpy beats, tight note changes, it's very cautious, pairing perfectly with the werehog's precarious acrobatics on the cracking icebergs. Once the main melody kicks in, it really takes off, the strings ducking and diving, carried by a constant backing synth that pushes you past the obstacles, determined to reach the goal. This song received 2 transformative remixes in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, where Zardonic turns the delicacy into a dark, thumping club beat. A rich, crunchy bass, heavy guitars, and stadium synths, the slippery ice turns to merciless tarmac as the cars speed over it, stunning key changes and thick beats accompanying the cutthroat competition. The breakout after the key change is absolutely phenomenal, combining all elements of the song into one big frenzy. The final lap is even bigger, going full Shadow Generation style drum and bass rock. It's truly epic. Number 1. Be cool, be wild, and be groovy for Ice Cap from Sonic Adventure. It could only be this. This song is Sonic at his coolest. In the level, Sonic laboriously climbs a tricky snow cave, carefully hopping across icicles, sneaking along unstable pathways, and jumping on precarious platforms until finally he reaches the top, where you are rewarded for your toil with this. Sonic steps out of the ice cave, turns around and shouts in shock as he sees a massive avalanche barreling towards him. There's no time to lose. The only thing he can do now is turn around, hop on his snowboard, and absolutely send it down the slope ahead of him. This song accompanies that epic moment. The soundtrack for Ice Cap transitions from gentle, sparkly ambience to a ballistic rock anthem. You are thrown into the song immediately by a crunchy guitar riff and rapid, thumping, running percussion about to absolutely take off. Some classic electric guitar follows, building momentum and velocity as Sonic speeds past frozen trees and giant ice crystals, doing some crazy twists and turns. As the song starts to really get going, we are teased by that classic adventure dirty, gritty sax, just begging you to go faster and feel the wind rush past your face. The word that defines this song above all other words is cool. Around 1 minute 04, Sonic reaches his maximum velocity as the building instruments plateau, and then we are treated to some of the best sax and brass to come out of the entire franchise. The drums pound, the sax roars, and the backing brass blasts like never before as you reach supersonic speeds. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed my take on the Sonic franchise's greatest ice levels. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me, and of course, please like and subscribe. Be sure to give our podcast a listen, where myself and co-host E101 discuss every single Sonic game in great detail as two hardcore fans and rank every level from worst to best. See you next time.